Assalamu alaikum, warm greetings everyone. I'm Reema Muhammad Ashraf, Director General Progressive Model United Nations Conference, Edition 2. First of all, I welcome you all to this small initiative taken by PMUNC amid the limitations we have. Ever since this pandemic has started, you must have heard about too many heroes. What I'm going to talk about today is nothing less than heroism, the heroes we deserve and the heroes we got. I want to talk about all the women who has been crucial in this fight against the coronavirus. From prime ministers to health ministers, to nurses to doctors, to the women who stayed home and had to carry out the extra task of a full house. But it was never their duty to do so. But that is how this misogynistic world works. But I saw heroes doing their job without a complaint. A world who has always associated the housework to women, a world who has never given women enough light. Maybe it is different for you. Maybe you live in an equal and normal world. But that is not the case for me. I have not seen 100 countries or talked to a million people. I come from a village in Kannur. I see people in Kannur, I see people in Kerala. And that is how it is here. Today, if this speech is making you uncomfortable, if this speech makes you want to defend manhood, if this speech hurts your ego, then you are the part of the problem. This speech is not to tell you the things women did in this span of more than 6 months. You all already know what a doctor, your wife or your mother did for you. Rather, this speech is to simply shout out to all the women who are hearing this. We see you. I see you. You are the reason why this world is a much better place. And that is why PMUNC took a small chance to appreciate you and your hard work. Thank you, women. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my hearty welcome to DI's MUNC Coordinator Mr. Naushad for your support, respected Vice Chairman Mr. SAP Abdussalam, beloved Principal Suritra R, and let me take this moment to show my sincere gratitude to PMUNC Coordinator Ms. B. Fatu and Secretary General Ms. Rinsha. We hope to convey our message to you very well. Once again, welcoming you all to Progressive Model United Nations Conference, Edition 2. Thank you.
Respected guest of the day, Progressive Model United Nations members and other distinguished faculties, good morning one and all. Very happy to be the part of online Progressive Model United Nations. Every year we conduct this program in order to bring an awareness regarding the conduct of Model United Nations. As we know, COVID-19 is spreading very rapidly all over the world. The school sector has been closed for the past 5 months, but however, all the activities of the school must go on. Our children should not be denied of any opportunity of studying. So that's why this year also we have decided to have the Model United Nations in the online mode. So I express my heartfelt congratulations to the coordinator for arranging this program, and let me at the outset wish all the best for the program. So very happy to know that the PMUN has taken up the COVID-19 scenario as a topic of discussion for this year. So I think all the groups will be studying the pattern of the spread of COVID-19 all over the world. So definitely we will get a picture of how this COVID-19 is shaping the destiny of man. So far there is no medical remedy found out. The only way to escape unhurt is to follow the health and hygiene, especially physical distancing, wearing masks and washing hands frequently. This is the only remedy so far we have got. As we know, the outbreak has been reported in crowds, so we have to avoid the 3 C's: avoiding the crowd, avoiding the close contact, and avoiding the closed room. We have to be seated in a well-ventilated room so that we can contain the spread of the virus. Don't forget the basic good hygiene. We have to clean hands very regularly, and we should also stop the practice of touching our nose, mouth and eyes without cleaning our hands. And we should also have a thorough knowledge about the symptoms of the COVID-19, and especially when we feel any kind of discomfort, we should not hesitate to contact the medical authorities. So let us all put up a brave fight against this coronavirus. And also let me wish all the best for the PMUN, all the success in this endeavor of conducting the Model United Nations Assembly in the online mode. Wishing you all the very best and go ahead with full spirit. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulil ameen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Honorable President Principal Sujitra Teacher, Honorable Secretary General and Director General, and our beloved guest Naushad Master. I am very happy to face you in this COVID-19 period virtually, and also very proud of you. The school and you people are conducting such a excellent program, that is Progressive Model United Nation PMUN. In the year, the theme of the year is that co-woman wit, and the subject, the topics you have selected, really it is a very good matching in this period, that is COVID-19 and immunological approach. My dear delegates, the COVID-19 pandemic have changed the situation and life of the whole world up and down. The whole world and the people are suffering in all walk of life. It has affected mentally, physically and economically the whole people, the nation and the world. The most affected in this period is that our women who is the half of the society. The challenges we are suffering is increasing in the same proportion, and we have to solve it ourselves with all means. Our medical team, which consists of the larger part of it is from the women's society. Doctors, nurses and ward boys, etc., every people are from there. The majority are from the women. My dear, they are the heroes of this time, and so we have to whom we have to bow our heads, especially to this great woman. They are suffering even their life, sacrificing even their life for the sake of the society. They have no time to take rest even in their home, because they have to look after the domestic things, which I think the man has not taking or helping them. Their field of work have no difference in any field. Medical field, educational, industrial, government office, shops and everywhere. They are in all places they are suffering also. They don't have any rest and they don't get any pleases or any appreciation from the society, I think. In this condition, even they are tortured physically and mentally very badly from our society. So my dear, during this pandemic era, that you are bringing a very good more opportunities into your fingertips, especially like Model United Nation. Our school hereby putting great chance of successful future to you through PMUN or Progressive Model United Nation. As we have already know, as we have already knew that MUN is an educational stimulation and academic activity in which students can learn about diplomacy, international relations, and United Nations. This involves speaking, debating, writing skill, additional to critical thinking, teamwork, and overall leadership qualities and abilities, which give you very good confidence in yourself. No matter how small the steps you are taking, it will make a difference overall in your whole long run. Best wishes to you all. Concludingly, hereby I announce that Progressive and Model United Nations Conference second edition is officially inaugurated by the name of God. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Thank you very much. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I am Naushad Pudapara, Coordinator, DIS Model United Nations Conference. I am very happy to offer my warm greetings on the organizing of second edition of Progressive Model United Nations Conference. As I know, delegates from Progressive English Medium School have been actively participated in all Model United Nations Conference sessions organized by Kannur Deenul Islam Sabha as well as Al Gubra Indian School, Oman since 2017. It is very happy to say that delegates represented the Progressive English Medium School performed well and bagged so many awards and appreciation in all of these sessions held in Kannur, Kozhikode and Oman. I am taking this opportunity to congratulate management, teachers and the team PMUNC, especially principal and the teacher coordinator, B. Fatima teacher, to organize this wonderful event for creating leadership quality and diplomatic skill among their students. Best wishes to all delegates and bureau members. Thank you.
Honorable Vice Chairman, respected Principal, DISMUN Coordinator and my dear delegates, welcome to the second edition of Progressive Model United Nations Conference. The PMUN 2020 will be unique in many ways, the most obvious of which is, of course, its online nature. However, when PMUN was started, its conference, I was little bit nervous how my students will carry on. MashaAllah, Progressive got that much talented students who could rock in their every activities. I am really proud of my young talented leaders. Their dedication, enthusiasm and hard work is really remarkable. May Allah bless them. Their experience in MUN will surely help them in future. As the world fights a pandemic of magnitude never seen before, we hope that PMUN 2020, with its theme Co-Women Wit, will bring to the fore the desperate need of the hour to be apart than be apart. The world is in the grip of a pandemic which has crossed all boundaries of geography, religion, caste, color, race, etc. Not a country has escaped its wrath and no immediate solution seems to be in sight. At this juncture, as young student leaders of the world community, we hope you will use this opportunity for serious exchange of ideas and concentrate on solutions that benefit those that need them the most. We also hope that you will come prepared to contribute positively to the conference. It is not just the number of delegates but the preparedness of delegates that will decide the success of PMUN 2020. Let us hope for the best for the world and work towards making our hopes come true. Good luck. Thank you.
We are all in this together. We'll get through this together. UN Secretary Antonio Guterres. You may not always have a comfortable life, and you will not always be able to solve all of the world problems at once. But don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. Michelle Obama. Warm greetings to everyone. First of all, thank you, Executive Boards, for recognizing UK. The delegate of UK would like to speak a few words on the topic COVID-19, an immunological approach, and the motto for today is Co-Woman Win. The coronavirus reached the United Kingdom on 31st of January 2020. There have been more than 700,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus so far in the UK, and more than 40,000 people have died. Around 7.6 million jobs, or 24% of the UK workforce, are at risk because of COVID-19. UK GDP in 2020 is expected to shrink by 9%. Coronavirus has affected the education sector and its systems, not only in UK but all of the world. If we talk about women's role today, women are at the forefront of the battle against the pandemic, as they make up almost 70% of the healthcare workforce, exposing them to greater risk of infection, while they are underrepresented in leadership and decision-making process in the healthcare sector. Globally, they are underrepresented among physicians, dentists, and pharmacists. They make up around 85% of nurses and midwives in the 104 countries. A number of NHS and private healthcare staffs, from heart surgeons to nurses, porters to volunteers, have lost their lives to coronavirus. Many female health workers like Janet McKinney, age 53, Liz Spooner, age 62, Lillian Mudziver, age 41, passed away due to coronavirus. Many other female doctors, nurses, healthcare workers have sacrificed their lives for the humanity. The delegate of UK would like to say that let's all hope for the best and believe that this too shall pass. Not fear but courage, not weakness but strength can help us fight against the pandemic. Let's be grateful for all the superheroes who sacrificed their life for us and who is still working hard to save the lives of people. Stay safe, stay home, and take all the precautions needed. Thank you.
There's no greater challenge and there's no greater honor than to be in public service. In the battle against COVID-19, China has adopted whole of government and whole of society approach. The delegate of China would like to speak on the agenda Women's Approach to COVID-19. Female medical professionals are the backbone of medical treatment and care teams in China. Among the medical professionals in Wuhan, about 50% of doctors fighting on the front line are females, and the percentage rises to 90% for nurses. More than half of the community workers in China are women who are engaged in taking control and prevention methods, ensuring medical supplies, environmental hygiene, and safety. Women are also critical participants in epidemiological research and development, actively participating to volunteer in experimentals for COVID-19 vaccine tests. However, this pandemic crisis affects their life domestically as well as financially than men. To overcome these sufferings, the delegate of China hereby suggests that women are provided more resources such as emergency housing and mobile helpline facilities, strengthened shelter and safety, financial help, proper treatment and care for infected patients, etc. Despite their own sufferings, women have really been holding up half the sky in the fight against COVID-19, and hence the society and the government is obligated to value and pay for women's contributions to healthcare, social service and the economy.
The story of women's struggle for equality belongs to no single feminist, nor to any one organization, but to the collective efforts of all who cares about human rights. Warm greetings to everyone. The delegate of USA would like to speak a few words on the topic COVID-19 and immunological approach. And the motto for today is Co-Women Win. In United States, the number of cases of COVID-19 had reached over 8.26 million with over 220 deaths. COVID-19 quickly becomes most important US problem. The quarantines and the lockdowns that are needed to fight afraid the virus has spread our busy economy too, with unprecedented force and speed. The US economy is headed towards recession. Pandemic is overwhelming the functioning and outcomes of US education system. There are many other problems in USA because of COVID-19 such as mental health, food supplies, etc. Role of women in COVID-19. Women account for almost 80% of the healthcare workforce, more than one-third of active physicians, nearly half of all medical students. Among pharmacists, the percentage of women is even higher in the US. In terms of crises such as the COVID-19 pandemic, the challenges faced by women are exaggerated. For countless women in economies of every size, along with losing income, unpaid care and domestic work has exploded. While everyone is facing unprecedented challenges, women are bearing the brunt of economic and social fallout of COVID-19. 80% of health workers and first responders are women, and yet they are not at par with male counterparts. Recognition of women's role during a time of crisis not only empowers women, but also helps US become a progressive society where equal value is placed on the women's participation in the workforce and in leadership. The delegate of USA would like to conclude by saying that we must rebuild trust and cooperation within and among nations and between people and their governments. Thank you.
Keep calm and carry on. The only thing you have to fear is fear itself. Don't worry, be happy. Warm greetings to one and all. First of all, thanks the Executive Board for recognizing New Zealand. The delegate of New Zealand would like to speak on the topic COVID-19 and immunological approach and the motto Core Women's Will. New Zealand is an island country located in the southwestern Pacific Ocean comprising two mainland masses. On 23rd March 2020, New Zealand committed to an elimination strategy in response to the coronavirus disease's 2019 pandemic. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern announced that in 26th March, New Zealand would commence an intense lockdown of the country. New Zealand relied on three types of measures to get rid of the virus: ongoing border controls to stop COVID-19 from entering the country, a lockdown and physical distancing to stop community transmission. Case-based controls using testing, contact tracing and quarantine collectively. These measures have achieved low cases in numbers and deaths that compared with high-income countries in Europe and North America that pursued suppression strategy. Recently, New Zealand Prime Minister had the social media swooning over her as she kicked out the COVID-19 from her country, having displayed exception its administration skill during the crisis. Although she had proven herself to be an excellent leader and shown that a woman can do anything, if the coronavirus came back, take these all measures. Set up hand wash station in public and make a strict law that those who don't wear masks when they are going out, they want to pay for it. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I would like to take up this opportunity to thank each and everyone for being a part of PMUNC 2nd edition. Firstly, I would like to thank the PMUNC coordinator Ms. V. Fatu for taking up and organizing this program. I also thank Mr. SAP Abdussalam, the Vice Chairman, for inaugurating this program, and also the Principal Ms. Sujitra R. for her presidential address. Further, I am deeply grateful to Mr. Naushad, the coordinator of TIS MUNC, for being with us and for his wonderful felicitation. I also acknowledge my personal gratitude to Ms. Rima Ashraf, the Director General of PMUNC. I would also like to convey my appreciation to each and every delegate for their wonderful participation. Once again, my sincere thanks to everyone who had made this program a wonderful success. Thank you everyone. This is Rensha Razak, the Secretary General of PMUNC.